Oh, okay. Keep going. Okay, so why? Say something?
Hear me?
Please, no again. No again. Say something. Well, it was so good. What happened again?
And can you hear me?
Again? A little louder?
Can you hear me?
It's better. Not very clear, but it's better. Okay.
Can
Ah, what do you do? What do you do with your microphone? That is so ah. So maybe
can you hear
uh
me?
you were using hands-free. Maybe it was because of your hands-free was really good because it was totally clear when you were using, but not now.
I was using.
Ah, it's okay. Say.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Okay. I don't know why. I can't understand. Okay, we were talking about this word, so let's keep going. So we have, okay, bad. So what do you think about this one? Bad. I was telling that you can say detrimental. Let me write it here. So, okay, let me erase the word here. You can use,
Hello.
hello, can you hear me? Detrimental, that is bad. Okay. Or adverse, both of them. Okay.
I
But, yeah, can you hear me?
cannot see a screen.
You can't see? I'm sharing. Let me share it again. Stop and share this one. Okay. Again. How much now? Can you see?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so as you can see, I just type in the word detrimental and adverse. So both of them means bad, but they can be used in different contexts. For example, when something is harmful, when something is damaging, we use detrimental. So it can be to someone or something. When something, for example, we say adverse, again, adverse means harmful. And we have another word that we normally use instead of bad. We say unfavorable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is also good for bad. So, like, it's a good synonym. But as I told you, it depends. Now we have the next one, like uh,
It help depend. It
help.
depend on.
It depends on, of course, it depends on something. Yeah. Well, and we can say small, small.
Mm. Small.
Yeah.
Small.
Maybe you can use compact. This one is good. Means small. Compact means small. You can use it.
Can you give me an example?
And we have like children. Children. Of course, children is good, but youngster is better.
Young Easter.
Youngsters. Yes, children, youngsters. I like this one. We normally use
Mm-hmm.
just what is this? Okay. Okay. And let's see. Let me see what more. Oh, we have house.
Property.
Property is good. Residence is good. So why not? Residence is good. House. So you can say property is really good. And the next one, let's see. For example, the word experience, actually, it's not really high level. Let me say something. If I want to be honest, no, none of them are like too high. No, normal, basic normal. So yes, some of them are good, like attitude, as I told you, we use a lot. But also, we also have another word for attitude. So for example, if you want to be really just good and nice, you can say mindset. Mindset is good for attitude. So you can also say, but also attitude is good. Now, about experience, I find it a little, I don't know, maybe basic. So what do you think? I don't say based on my experience, I say based on my knowledge. Hmm? This one is better. For IELTS, knowledge is better. Let me see if we have, no, just this one, maybe expertise, could be. And the next one, let me see, creative. So how about this one? What do you think? Creative, create.
Simple, like basic.
Yeah, of course. So what can we use, you think? What? We normally use this word, you know that.
Oh yeah.
Innovative, of course. We normally use it. This one is better. Alternative. For and we have structure. Yeah, create structure. So what can we use for structure is good. But we have also other words. So what can we use? Structure, framework. I like this one. Framework can be a good one. And more or less. It's good
Can you give me
for band
can you give me
7.
example about framework?
Yeah, of course. For example, you want to say that it's really important how to set a structure of, for example, your job or, for example, your business. It's really important how to set the framework, a good framework for your business. So this
Mm-hmm.
way, yeah. And the next one, let's see, more or less.
More or less.
Yes, more or less. It's not bad as for band 7 is good, but approximately is better. If you want to be, have more advance, approximately, roughly, good one. Both of them, more or less, so we can use them.
Use ones,
Both
like
of them.
both of them, like in the sentence.
So, no, they're synonyms, so it's your choice which one you want to use. So you can, both are adverb. So they're synonyms. Both means more or less. So more or less, approximately, or roughly. But roughly and approximately, two good words, adverbs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. Especially so in writing, you can use it. They're good. Well, and now. Okay, let's see. We have a video. Let's watch. Okay, let's see how to use. Let me play this. Okay, 13. Let me stop sharing and Emmanuel 13.
Can you tell me some of the practical things that people can do to help their neighbours?
To help my neighbors, I think the most common action you can do to help a neighbor. It would be to lend him something. He doesn't have to take care of his children when he's away, or take a look at his house when he's on holiday. These kind of things.
Why should neighbours help each other?
Because it comes quite natural, I think.
Uh-huh.
You may have a problem. You may have a problem one day, and if there is somebody that can help you, it's a good thing. Isn't it?
You live in quite a small town,
Yeah.
and you know Como as well. Do you think that people in small towns help each other more than people in cities?
Yes, yeah. I think that it depends on the country. For example, here in experience I had here in England showed me that people are much more helpful here than in Italy. And but I think that generally in a small town, since you more or less know each other, you are more kind and you tend to help other people more easily.
Right. So why don't?
Well, so far, what do you think about it? How do you find his answer?
It's really using a really simple word.
Definitely yes. So simple. So, just I want to mention something that is really important. Questions, IELTS questions are really easy to understand. Basic words, like for example, yeah, the examiner uses help, but we don't because we want to take this test. So we want to show our ability. So I want to show that I know better word for help. So I don't say help again. Uh, about his answer, so it was not really a good answer. I didn't like, so how to improve it. For example, I believe the most common way to help, no, to separate. Here I can use the word separate. A neighbor, what is by lending. Lending them something that they might need. They might need. I'm using different structures, so different better. Looking after their children is good. Take a look at their house. What is this? Keeping an eye on their house. This is an advance. Keeping an eye on their house while they're on holiday. This one is better. And maybe he said that maybe there are small things, okay, that you can do. What is the small things? Like you can say these are small gestures. 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 Okay? So this is good. Just small things that you can do. Okay? They're small gestures, but they go a long way in building a sense of community. They go along. They're small things, but they go a long way. They go a long way in building a sense of community. Totally changed. I'm trying, I want to write because now I'm not sharing the board. So let me type on the board, then I will share and you can see. Because now you're watching the video. So let me just, we have 3 minutes. Let me share the board again. One moment. So just wait a moment. Okay, and then, okay. Can you see the board now? Okay, so let's keep going. So as I told you, I say this is a small thing. These are small gestures, but, so that is really important. They go a long way in building a sense of community. This one is better. So, why not? This is about the first question. So I didn't like his answer. I don't know. So let's just take a look. And he said this kind of things. So like it's not really good. The next question that the examiner asks, so why should neighbors help each other? And they actually he basically said because it comes from nature, like we need someday we
Yeah.
need. No, it's not good. So of course, it's if you want to use the word natural, yeah, of course, that happens quite naturally. That happens, these things actually happens quite naturally. Naturally is better. So it's natural. No, it comes from nature. It's not really good. So for example, you've never know when you will face, okay, a challenge, problem, no, a challenge yourself. Yeah. So maybe having someone nearby, nearby. Yeah. So actually, like who can help, who's willing to. Now I want to use that idiom, lend, just lend a hand. Someone who is willing to lend a hand. This one, now you can use it. Okay? Okay, can make a huge difference. It can make really huge difference. So this way you can make your answer better. And of course, so for example, people in my area are supportive. They are just, I don't, they support each other. So they're really supportive and they have like, strong ties or maybe strong social bonds. So you can use this strong. This one is better. Yeah. Actually having is helping each other. Yeah. Supporting your, for example, people around there, or for example, your neighbor, your neighborhood. So it can make the relationship closer within a community, I mean. So you can say strong social bond. So you can use this one. Okay. It means close, make relationships closer. Yeah. Let's keep going with the rest of it. Okay. So because let's expand our time to 10 minutes because we need it. We waited for 10 minutes, so we need to do this. Okay, let's keep going with the rest of our video. Well,
They do the same in cities.
Because the life in city is quite stressful. There are many people that they have to run from one part to the other of the city, and don't they don't take care of people that maybe needs help. They don't notice.
Okay, let's go on and think about attitudes towards helping other people. Some people don't want to help other people. Why do you think that is?
Honestly, I don't know, but I think that the main attitude is help.
Yeah.
The people
But
tend
some
to help
people
each other.
Maybe they've had a bad experience or
Yeah, it may be that sometimes you had a bad experience in which you felt really bad and nobody helped you, and now you don't feel ready to do it with the other people's. But I think that by the way, you should always try to be helpful because you can't base your attitude on a past experience.
Do you think that the governments have a responsibility to help people?
Yes, I think the government should create a structure, should create also the right base to give people the chance to take up a mindset, in which a mindset of helpfulness. I don't know.
Right. But doesn't that sometimes mean that
well, okay, so let's talk about these answers and then keep going. Well, again, of course. So, for example, stressful. It's okay, busy, stressful, but this is IELTS. So I say overwhelming. So instead of this stressful, I would go for this word. So it's like, it's so overwhelming. And it's fast-paced, busy, fast-paced. Paced, P-E-P-A-C-E-D. P-A-C-E-D, paced. This one is better.
ED.
Yeah, I want to, so let me, I need to share the board again. So let me, one moment, please. Stop sharing. So let me share the board. Okay, this is my classroom. Well, can you see now?
Mm-hmm.
Fast-paced life in cities. What is that? It's so like so fast, so busy. So you can also use so overwhelming, like stressful. Instead of saying stressful, it's better say overwhelming. And instead of saying just busy, you can say fast-paced. So for example, if I want to use these two words, I say life in big cities can be overwhelming and fast-paced. Both are adjective.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use, okay? People are often in a rush, in hurry. So they want to do something. They moving from this place to another place, one place to another place. So this way you can make it better. And attitude, good one, but of course, now you can change it. Okay? Well, let's see why people. Honestly, I don't know. What was that? Honestly, I don't know, but I think the main attitude is hope. So I don't know. I didn't like this. So if you want to use honestly for IELTS, say to be honest. This is IELTS. So if you like this word, I want to use honestly. So why not? I say that's okay, but say to be honest. To be honest, I don't think, no, I'm not entirely sure.
Entirely.
Yeah. This one is, what is this? I don't think. Okay, it's so basic. I'm not entirely sure. So this one is better. But I think, I don't think, I think. For IELTS, I say I believe. Of course, you can say, but let me add something. This is really important in brackets. So let me say, you can combine, like, just simple adverbs. So it's like, for example, in my sentence, I have good words. So why not? I say I think, because I have a good vocabulary. Okay? I have nothing. So at least I say I believe. You know what I mean? It means so if you have enough vocabulary, so why not? You can also use I think. Why not? And the most important attitude, yeah, people should have is willingness to help. If you want to use help, at least this way, willingness to help. And of course, they like, for example, people, I don't want to say maybe people, individuals. Now, if I don't want to say individuals, naturally want to help or support each other. Yeah. So, of course, although experience can influence this, affect influence. Yeah, maybe it can. Uh, then the next question said, do you think government have a responsibility to help? Yes. Important. Yeah. So for example, it's really important responsibility. Duty is better. I want to say, yeah, of course, this one. For example, he said that I think governments have really important responsibility or something like this. I'm not sure about it, but he said something like this. So now I want to find another word. For example, we can have the word fundamental. So it's like base and base of something, that basic, fundamental. So why not? You can use this. For example, they have basic obligation or for example responsibility. So I say they have fundamental duty.
Fundamentally.
Yeah.
Fundamental.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like importance,
Of course,
duty.
it's basic, core, basic, and core responsibility. Yeah. This one. And of course, sometimes you feel like that, for example, you left alone, unsupported. You can say abandoned. So you can say abandoned. So this one is good. Means unsupported. Unsupported. Yeah. So some people are really empathetic. They are kind-hearted. I don't want to say kind-hearted. I say they are compassionate. Compassionate. Kind-hearted. Different words that you can use. So these words are good words that you can use. For example, if someone, I want to use the word abandoned. So for example, if someone feels abandoned in difficult time, okay, or unsupported, so this one is really good, we might actually be reluctant to offer. We might, for example, just help and support or willing to help each other if someone feel so we need to, I don't know, be compassionate, helpful. I want to actually add compassionate to helpful. Both of them, good combination. Helpful is normal, compassionate is good one. So both of them together, good. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, well, so let's keep this part for now. Thank you, and have a great week. Study, and let's see what will happen. Okay, so we will learn a lot. Just during this time that you're starting, you're getting ready for your IELTS test. Whenever you feel like that you need to ask me any questions, okay? Just
Okay.
text me. No worries, no problem at all. So don't hesitate. Just whatever you want to ask, no problem at all. I will help. Okay.
Okay.
So have a great time and see you next week.
See
Goodbye.
you. Bye.